Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to film a bit of a fun one. I saw a video on YouTube being done of doing your makeup in alphabetical order. So that was done by makeupbyjaack. I will leave his video down below. One of his subscribers commented saying that he should do his makeup in alphabetical order. So I saw his video and I thought I wanted to give that a go. So I've just got a bunch of random products in front of me. This isn't any specific look or anything like that. It's just doing my makeup in alphabetical order. So my normal makeup routine done in alphabetical order. So I've got everything written down in front of me that I need to do. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for being here, and let's jump straight in. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is blush. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. blush in the shade Pink Passion. It's quite a bright pink, but because we're doing it in alphabetical order, our foundation is going to come in midway. So if I put down a bit of a brighter pink, hopefully it'll still peek through the foundation. I look like I should be at the circus or something. So next on the list is bronzer. So I'm just going to take my Chi Chi highlighting and contouring palette, and I'm just going to go in with number 5 and just bronze up the skin. So next is concealer. So I'm just going to conceal where I would normally conceal. So I conceal under my eyes, and I always conceal my lids and my T-zone. Okay, so next step in alphabetical order is eyebrows. So I'm just going to go in with my Chi Chi Brow Pomade and just fill my brows in like I normally would. Okay, so once we have the eyebrows on, we are going to move on to eyeliner. So I thought I would give myself a bit of a challenge, and I am going to do winged eyeliner first. I'm just going to try and keep it quite small, and we're off to a good start. So I'm just going to put a nude colour in my waterline. Okay, so we've got the eyeliner done. So next for in alphabetical order is eyeshadow. I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild Nude Awakening palette. I did a full face of Wet n Wild products, which I will link down below. So I'm just going to take that brown transition shade and just blend that on that creased concealer. It's actually tugging a little bit because obviously that concealer is not set, so it's just gripping on. And I'm just going to go in with that plummy purple shade just there. just going to go into the SHAAANXO Remix palette, and I'm just going to take the shade Stalker. I'm just going to pop that through the crease as well. I don't think the rest of the face is going to look very good, so I want to try and get the eyes to look as nice as possible. I'm going to go in with the shade Island Glow, and I'm just going to somehow pop that on my lid. Just going to take a smaller brush and go back in with Stalker and just try and blend a little bit of that on the outer corner. Okay, so next in alphabetical order is highlighter. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighting powder in the shade Blossom Glow. Oh my god, I just realised I completely skipped over contour. And it's sitting right in front of me as well. So I should have actually contoured after I concealed, but I didn't. So that's okay, that's fine, it doesn't matter. And I just completely skipped over foundation as well. So highlighter is supposed to come after foundation because if you know your alphabet, H comes after F. So I'm going to go in with foundation now, and then I can always just put a bit more highlighter on top. So I am just going to go in with the Rimmel Lasting Finish Breathable 25-Hour Foundation in the shade Soft Beige. Trust me to try and do a challenge like this and then completely skip a step. Okay, so now that we have the foundation blended in, I am going to go back in with highlighter, even though I did it beforehand. So moving on to lips, I'm going to go in with the Essence Lip Liner in the shade Soft Berry. And to pop on top of that, just to tone the colour down a little bit, I'm going to go in with the NYX Butter Lipstick in the shade Candy Buttons. So moving on to mascara, I'm going to use the Revlon Dramatic Definition. So now that we have done mascara, we can move on to powder. I'm just going to use the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder in the shade Deep Natural and just set that foundation. I will also set under the eyes as well, so going back in with the Chi Chi Highlighting Contouring Palette, I'm just going to take shade 2 and just press that under my eyes as best I can now that there is mascara there. So after powder is primer. Now I don't really want to go in with a liquid primer and rub it all over my face because it's just going to turn into an absolute mess. So I am going to go in with the MAC Prep and Prime. I sometimes will use this as a primer just to spritz all over my skin before I put on my foundation. So I'm going to use it as my primer today. Okay, Okay, and lastly is setting spray. So going in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Okay, and there we have it, guys, doing my makeup in alphabetical order. And I think the skin didn't turn out too bad considering we didn't start with a primer and nothing was done the normal way that I would do it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you on my next one.